Hello everyone, is there anything that I cannot do? I will be ranking today different Minecraft mods into a tier list. Which mods are the best and which ones are the worst? I've got a lot of mods here and I'm not going to do all of them, only the really famous ones, don't worry. So let's get cracking into it. Now I'm going to start off with a really famous mod, and I'm going to put Optifine at A tier. I'm going to justify this because lots of people use Optifine, but I'm not putting it in S tier because it's got a couple problems, like it doesn't work with Forge of Fabric unless you have like Optifabric and OptiForge, which is really annoying. Alright, then we've got Alex's Mobs. So this is a really good mod pack, and I really have to play it. I think it's either B or an A, but I'm just gonna put it in B for now. It's really good. Sure, there's some more things that could be added, but I really like it. So now we're gonna have the Minecraft Create mod. This one I'm just gonna put hands up there. This is an S tier mod. This mod pack, or this mod, is just so great. Not even mentioning all the spin-offs that come up with it. It is just so good. Create lets you do anything you want. I love it. Okay, so now an oldie but a goodie, but we've got Vivecraft. This is the virtual reality mod, which I'm going to be putting in C. Now, this might be a bit of a contentious topic, but I have tried it on a VR headset. It's really cool. It does work, but it's not really better than playing it on a PC. So backpacks. Extended backpacks, this is a C tier mod, I find. It's pretty good, but I never really found myself needing to put it into a mod pack. I'm sure if you like use it all the time, you get used to it, you need it in a mod pack, but... And then we will have Flans mod. This is another one that many people absolutely love, and I do as well. So how can I do it anything but a B? It is wonderful. It's everyone's favorite. Now, obviously, it hasn't been updated for years, which is why I can't put it up in S tier, because the Create mod devs are amazing. But yeah. And now, realistic water physics. This one is a really cool concept that, if it was expanded on, could be so much better. I'm going to put it in a C tier because, number one, it's not past 1.18.2, and it's really laggy. But if they just made it a bit of a better concept, I think it would work really well into Minecraft, and it'd be a mod that everyone uses. Now, Quark. This is quite a famous mod. I find it changes a bit too much. It's really, I find, more of a mod pack thing, and there's so much better things that other mods can do than Quark, in my opinion. It's pretty mediocre. So I'm actually going to put it as a D. Not bad like an F, just I wouldn't necessarily use this mod, and instead I would combine other mods instead of that one. Seems like a just quick thing to have. Furniture mod. We'll start off easy with the furniture mod. So it's another one I'm going to put in D tier. I like it. It's cool to have around. Actually no, I changed that. C tier. I'm putting this in C tier. It's fun to have around. It's fun to use. I quite like it, but it's not the best. It is not... I don't need to have it whenever I play. It's not desperately needed. Mojang didn't add that in for a reason. And you might disagree on that reason, but nonetheless, I still don't think it's the most important thing to have in the game. Then we are going to do a great feud. So, Zeros World Map. I'm going to do this in B tier. This is needed. But then right after that, I'm going to do Journey Map, which I'm actually going to put also in B tier. Actually, no, I'm moving these both up to A tier. These two are right together at each other's necks because they've been competitors for ages, and I have some gripes about Zeros's and I've got some gripes about Journey Maps. The main benefit of Journey Map is it's only one mod. You just install one mod and it's done. And rather with Zeros's World Map, you have to install two, which can get a bit annoying, and I don't know why they did it like that. But for actual usage experience, I prefer Zeros's World Map, and I'm more used to Zeros's World Map. But they're both pretty equal mods. So now let's have the Aether mod. This is a mod that defined many people's childhoods. Now, personally, it didn't define mine. I wasn't really too interested in the Aether. I liked more just vanilla Minecraft and all that. But I'd say this is a B tier mod. It's quite well made, and just because of the symbolic meaning it had for many people, I have to put it in like that. So now, Bombs of Plenty. Ooh. This is going to be for me. This is going to be a B tier mod. This is not the best Bombs mod in my opinion. I quite like tierlist more than I like Bombs of Plenty. I think it changes too much to the game and ends up just adding in a ton of different wood types, which I dislike. But it's still nonetheless a good and very well used mod. We're going to come in a bit radical here, and I know it says too many items, but we're going to put it in place for JEI, and that is another S tier mod. All of these mods bank on JEI. You need JEI. Without JEI, there's nothing you can do. Really, seriously, JEI is so good. Okay, so now I'm going to be putting in Alex's Caves. This is a relatively new mod, and that I think is really fun. And now, just based on how well it is made alone, I'm probably going to say, oof. I'm really not sure whether or not I should put it as an S or an A. It's a great mod, just I'm not sure. It's not create level though, and it's not JEI level, so I'm going to put that as an A. Yeah, if I would rather have create or Alex's mobs, I think I'd pick Alex's Caves, sorry. I think I'd pick create any day. Now this one, I think, is it Twilight Forest or something? I've never really played this. I have played like RL Craft, and that's just incredibly hard, and you die really quickly. It's not very fun. Sure, it's challenging, but not too fun. So I'm going to put this one down in D. Now, I don't know what this is, but I'm going to think that it's Vein Miner, and I'm putting this right down in F. I don't think Vein Miner should be a thing in the game. Or, sorry, should be a mod. Look, if you want to use it, that's fine by me. Just, I think it's... you have to be so lazy not to mine all your diamonds. But, yeah, oh well, it's your own choice. And once you get hooked on it, I guess you get hooked on it. But it's not for me, personally. So, the Herobrine mod. I think this one is going to go B tier. This defined many people's childhoods as well. This was actually the one that defined mine. I remember so much Herobrine stuff. Man, I love Herobrine. He's still real, by the way. But yeah, this mod kind of helped that all come to life. I've actually played with this mod as well. It's quite freaky, where being mining in a cave and then suddenly seeing Herobrine behind you and start attacking you. So gravestones. I'm gonna put this in a D. Once again, this is one of the mods that is quite polarizing. You either really like it or you really hate it. Not one of those people that don't like it at all. I think it makes your life in Minecraft too easy. If you don't lose anything in the game, there's no real point to keep on playing. So I think that gravestones personally is not nearly one of my favorites, and that's why I think it should go in D. Alright, Dynamap. This is more of a plugin, not a mod, but still, it is a great thing to have on servers. It has caused me a fair share of gripes, but considering all the big roleplay servers use it, I think I'm going to be putting it up there. Alright, this one is the Natural Disasters mod. Now, I've wanted to play with this mod for so long, but I think it's like on version 1.4 or something, so I could never really have a full SMP with it. I'm going to be putting this one at C, mainly due to its lack of updated versions, which disappoints me. But it is still a great mod and a great concept nonetheless that I just wish they updated. Now, Mutant Monsters. I actually have this installed on a server that I'm playing on right now, and it's alright. It's not too good. I know it's one that defined many people's childhoods once more. It's just, it's not very fun. I've never really encountered one of these mutant mods. They're kind of rare enough, but also easy enough to avoid, so that you'll never really have to fight them, and you know that you don't want to fight them. Now, Security Craft. This is definitely a B tier mod. This is great, wonderful mod. Only problem I have with it is it does not work with Valkyrian Skies, which is a big issue. It has so many cool things in the game. Adds so much that's very nice. Now, Valkyrian Skies, which is actually in here as well. If I can, wait, did I already add Valkyrian Skies? No, I did not. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Valkyrian Skies. This mod's been around for ages and still gets updates, which is amazing. I'm putting this one up here in A. It is a wonderful mod. I quite like it. I think everyone else quite likes it. And it's getting better and better, considering this Valkyrian Skies and Clockwork that just came out. It's just becoming more interesting and more fun. Now, Tough as Nails. I've used this mod before. I've played it, and I've wanted to use it so many times. It makes the game a lot more challenging. And personally, I would like to use it only in a situation where you design the Minecraft map specifically so that water is an issue. But the other features of the game just don't make it so well done. That's why I'm putting it in D tier. So I've tried working this thing out, and it's so annoying because whenever you go into the nether, you just burn no matter what. Whenever you go to a hot biome, you just burn no matter what. I jump in the water, I still burn. It's quite frustrating. Maybe it's glitched on the modern versions, maybe that's why, but it can get very frustrating. But it as a concept is really, really cool. So that's what I like about that. Now, immersive engineering. I have not really played with this one, but from what I've heard, it's a pretty cool mod, but not one that rivals Create. It is going a different direction to Create, let's say. But it was the Create, so to speak, of the early days of Minecraft, which is just cool to have in itself. Now, on to Clockwork. This is a new mod that's released. It's added in planes and stuff. Very, very promising. I'm gonna put it up in A. If they improve on it, I will definitely be playing with it. Now, here we've got the... Oh, I already did that one. Oops. Now, here we've got Create Big Cannons. Probably one of my favorite Create mod add-ons. This, shit, I know I'm putting everything in A and B, but this is what I would call definitely a B mod. It is quite good, quite fun. It's a bit complicated, but it's good to use. Now, Farmer's Delight. If you've ever used Farmer's Delight, you'll know how interesting it makes it. The only issue is you're not really forced to use it. The other sources of food are still better, and they're easier to have, but either way, it's a nice little add-on that you can have on the game that I really, really enjoy. And then, finally, we have Vanilla Tweaks. If you haven't heard of Vanilla Tweaks, it's basically not really a mod, more like data packs that adds little things to the game that help a lot. So you can just kind of pick whatever you want and whatever you don't want, and it's great. Vanilla Tweaks is wonderful. Don't you dare think that's going in D tier. That's going right up here in A tier. That is a wonderful thing. So, do you agree with this? You probably won't, but I have my own opinions. You have your own opinions. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. And stay tuned for the next one. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.